Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is October 9th, 2019. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in this morning. Right now, we have the S&P 500 E-mini futures trading up by 21.75 points to around 29.14 per contract. All in all, you can see the futures were much higher, and then they have faded a little bit. Now, we do have China coming into town. The U.S. and China are going to negotiate and try and work out some type of trade deal. So the big story of the day really is that China is open to a partial deal. We've already heard this story before. Basically, this takes away intellectual property. I really have a hard time seeing the U.S. do any deal without that in there. So we'll see if they come up with something. But nonetheless, markets are getting a bid on this news, which is really not all that new. So again, we'll see how it plays out going forward. Right now, you do have a lot of the Chinese ADRs getting a little bit of a bid. Alibaba right now trading at 164. This closed at 162. You have JD.com trading at around 28.18. This closed at 27.74. Baidu, I don't know if that one, that one's up as well. That's trading at $100.75. Closed at 99.51. And then you have semiconductors catching a bid today. So SMH trading around 18.20. This closed at 16.52. So a lot of Chinese related names are up. Caterpillar probably up as well. You can see Caterpillar getting a little bit of a bid. Closed at 17.95. Now trading at 19.15. So many different diverse industry groups are affected by China trade here, as you could see. And again, we'll see how this plays out today. But I wouldn't really hold this rumor or this story to be so factual. It's hard to think that the U.S. would do a trade deal at this stage of the game, but you never know. They could get a big short squeeze out of it, and that might be what we're seeing here this morning. So we'll take it slow and steady. But in the meantime, we got stocks in the news, so let's get started there. Levi's is up first. They reported earnings. Again, remember, Levi's has only been a publicly traded company now since March of 2019. Right now, the stock is trading at $18.93. That's basically right where it closed. So I don't know if we can make too much out of it. It was up a little bit earlier. Again, I don't see anything great or anything to really do here as far as Levi's is concerned, but we'll keep it on the radar today. We'll see how it plays out. FireEye is up a little bit on guidance. Stock is trading at $14.50, closed at $13.84. Still, in my opinion, there's a lot of resistance at $14.71, so keep that on the radar. Next up, we have Roku getting an upgrade today, and that's a nice little pop. Roku now jumping the creek here, getting above that big 110 resistance level, trading at 111.40. So Roku getting an upgrade today. Nice little pop there. Looks like Chipotle Mexican Grill, ticker symbol CMG, also catching a bid as well. Maybe not so much. Stock closed at 105.88, now trading at 105. And again, no real pre-market action here, but that was upgraded as well. Johnson & Johnson in the news again. They got an unfavorable court ruling. Stock closed at 131.86, now trading at 129.60. So I don't see anything really that great for J&J. A lot of intraday support around 127.85 if it does get there. So keep that level on the radar. Next up, American Outdoor Brands, AOBC, is the ticker symbol here. This is the old Smith & Wesson. Stock is trading at $6.45, closed at $6.01. So nice little pop there. We'll see if this can get into the $7 range today. There is going to be resistance around that area. Next up, I want to take a look at Irobot, IRBT. It looks like this was downgraded by Raymond James. Stock closed at $57.42, now trading at $54. I have to think this has been beaten down already. There's got to be a lot of support in this general area here in the low 50s. So I would not look for more downside despite the downgrade today by Raymond James. So we'll see how that shakes out and plays out once the opening bell rings. Next up, want to switch gears here a little bit. Let's go over to the gold market. We have gold futures up $7 to $1,510.90 an ounce. If you take a look at the GLD, which is a good ETF to track the movement in gold, you'll see that's trading at 141.89. So again, gold hanging in there pretty well at the moment. Let's go to crude oil. Crude oil futures today are trading higher by 43 cents to 53.06 a barrel. If you take a look at the USO, which is a good ETF to track the movement in crude, you'll see that's trading at 11.07, up from E1090. So again, crude oil up a little bit, gold up a little bit, and markets are up a fair amount. Futures still up 22 points on the S&P 500 E-mini. Looks like NASDAQ futures up 63.5 at the moment. But let's keep this market in perspective here. Got a long way to go before there's any type of real trade deal out here, and we'll see what this market gives us. Once again, if you have not done so, come on over, check out the intraday stock chat room. You could trade right alongside of us. We're having a blockbuster 2019. We're going to look to keep that going right into the end of the year. Have a great trading day, everyone, and we'll see you a little bit later on the charts.